Antonio Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox, and it's Insanity in a shooting guard. And for the Rockets, Smith plays the 4 with Sengun at the 5. Then it's Green, then it's Miller, and it's Wright in at the 1. Well, in some ways, this season is still ramping up, but many teams have already shown a lot of promise, Smitty.
So true, B.A., and we can't count anyone out yet. Still lots of moves to be made around the league, and some teams could become contenders overnight.
Now here's Green. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Uses the glass on the layup.
Green is so used to having to overpower defenders, and he takes great pride in it.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Smith with the rebound. Pass to Wright. And here's Sengun. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Insanity. Wright with a steal. Green with the ball. Tries it from 16. Again, Houston.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
He takes it in. Wembanyama down low, defended by Sengun. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the paint. Here's Sengun. That one off the back iron and out.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
To the middle. Wembanyama. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Right.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, for the Spurs, Smitty, last season was their worst year since 1997. But it appears it was all worth it.
B.A., in 1997, the injury to David Robinson saw them go 20-62. But their number 1 pick was Tim Duncan. This time, another potential franchise big man selected with Victor Wembanyama.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Right against Fox. It's rebounded by Sengun.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Right outside. Pass to Sengun. Now Smith. And it's in there.
Nice touch from the interior. Smith Jr. knows how to capitalize from this area.
Fox with the ball. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Insanity passes to Black. And it's good for 2. Black's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
San Antonio trailing here. Over to the left wing. Here's Insanity. Not going to go that time. Green with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Right, the pass to Şengün. Green for 3. Knocks down the long J. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Sochan. And he converts the layup.
These types of buckets get Jeremy going. I love how tough this kid is.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Right, the pass to Miller. Doesn't go that time.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Tipped.
And look at the anticipation from Smith Jr. on that block. His instinct showing through.
Now here's Şengün. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Pass to Green. Drains the triple. Green's got 10.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. San Antonio calls timeout. Last time they met in San Antonio.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
The Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Houston, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And checking out the Spurs, a game back.
When I look at Houston, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
They were in mid-season form right off the bat. And like you said, that focus, it shows how determined this group is to make this a season to remember.
Now here's Smith. Over Fox. And that one's long. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Outside, Green. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Insanity. Still without a bucket. Fox for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Right outside. And he banks in the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Fox outside. And he lobs it up top.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Right outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. Now Wright. Down low. Here's Smith. Sochan with a rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Goes up from the top of the key. Wembanyama, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Miller, the pass to Green. Pass to Smith. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And he hits the jumper for 2. Green's got 14 points.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Here's Black. Beyond the arc. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Timeout called. Houston, they're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for him. Right outside. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Pass to Wembanyama. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Green. Rebound San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that game, I love their mentality. They was focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Their mindset was really to get to the stripe, and they accomplished just that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Here's Wright. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. Pass to Miller. Fires the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And he gets it to go.
Assisted by
Black's got 11.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Miller. He had 28 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Wright. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Jeremy Sohan. That's their first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Wright.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Sohan. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Black. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And the level of activity these guys bring to defense is special. Here are the league's leaders in steals. Houston in the lead. Wright up top, covered by Wembanyama. Wright, the pass to Miller. The fader. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Insanity. Blocked. And he gets it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Şengün. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Şengün's got his second basket on the night.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Miller. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Here's Wright. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Fox.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Houston has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Thompson outside. On the take. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. To the left side wing. Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Wright with the bucket. Wright's gotten his third basket of the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Into the lane.
Rockets foul. Jabari Smith. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Number 5 at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. So for the Rockets, Adams checked in for Şengün. Dillon Brooks comes in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Wright. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Brooks outside for 3. It's hauled in by Black.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
19 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Van Vliet. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Over Fox. Van Vliet misses. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Spurs up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Then it's Thompson, then it's Green, and it's Wright in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Black. 38 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Wright, the pass to Şengün. Back to Wright. On the wing, Thompson. No made baskets yet. Count that one.
And you see the tight handles from Thompson. He can break defenders down in pick and roll, ISO, you name it.
Pass to Insanity. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Here's Thompson, and they pick up 2. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
Fox outside. Puts it up. With the tip, it's good on the putback. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
Good on the second one.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And the Rockets call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Checked in for Fox. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. The Spurs second, the Rockets in fifth.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
And he drops the first.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. 9-point game. Right outside. Pass to Şengün. It's picked off. Vassell against Green. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist from Barnes. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Nice concentration by Vassell after getting bumped.
And here's Green from the arc. And Green buries it from long range.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
On the wing, Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Big answer from Vassell. He's a competitor. He knows when they need to swing momentum.
Devin Vassell.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
San Antonio foul. Chris Paul. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Houston. Right. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Good on both. So it's San Antonio now. Outside Barnes. And he lobs it up.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Houston has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Vassell against Green. Right outside. Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Count it. Good. Black's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Shoots. It's not going to go for him. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. Thompson passes to Smith. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Black. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Black's got 20.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Right against Paul. Outside, Green. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Paul. Inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Smith with it. Right outside. Smith right side. Back to right. Green with the ball. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Vassell. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Mamukelashvili. Still no points. Vassell outside. Lets it go from 11. A 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green, the pass to Thompson. Now right. Lets a floater go. It's blocked. Here's Black, covered by Smith. Black, no good.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Wright. 13 points in the game. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. changes. Eason's checked in for Smith. Miller comes in for Thompson. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. Fox with the ball. He has 6. Over right. And it's Fox missing.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Eason. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Şengün. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Şengün's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Insanity. 12 points for him. Puts it up from 12. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Wright. The D's right on him. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
At the line for your Rockets, Wright.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
As a distributor, Fred Van Vliet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Wright against Fox. Wright with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And he goes in for the double.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fox, the pass to Insanity. Fades and shoots. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Assisted by
Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. Right outside. With the teardrop. And the basket is good. Wright's got 10 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Left side, Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Pass to Sochan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Black. Eason pulls it in. Wright with the ball. A minute 29 left in the first half. Miller can't get it to go.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Şengün. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 15.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Right outside. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Insanity. He's got 14. Outside for Wembanyama. The three ball. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Miller. He's covered by Fox. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2. Miller.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. San Antonio has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Şengün. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And having been behind by as many as 8, they clawed their way back. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets played?
You need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting in the spectrum. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense out of his comfort zone.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Rockets trail. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Black in at the small forward position.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Şengün gets it to go.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Black. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Sohan. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Out to Fox. Fires the three. Nails it from three. Fox has got 9 points.
And it's important that Fox keeps taking and making triples. It really helps open up everything else for him.
Pass to Wright. To the inside. Miller. It's deflected. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Fox. He's got 9. Insanity passes to Black. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Miller. Here's the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Insanity. 16 points for him.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Sengun passes to Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand. And it would be wise to keep going to him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Insanity. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now. Houston has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Right up top. He's got 19. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Here's Black. 22 points for him.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Black at the line for 3.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Now here's Wright. Not a lot of room. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he's able to get it back. And here's Green from the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Insanity passes to Sohan. And he makes it on the layup. Sohan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Some contact on the shot, but Jeremy's a tough dude.
Houston calls timeout.
They are here. the one and only Clutch City, Texas.
And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. The Spurs, second.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
Miller, the pass to Green, and here's Wright. Driving in, back to Green, puts up a three. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Thompson.
And here's Green from the arc. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Looking to end the run. They get it again. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Insanity, defended by Thompson. Black, no good. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Back to Şengün. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Left side, Wembanyama. Over Şengün. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Rockets trail. Inside, here's Miller. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Still, Rockets ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Keldon Johnson.
Here's Wright. He's got 21. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Insanity. Banked it in off the glass. Insanity's got 6 points in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Houston calls timeout.
to the floor, your Hot City Texans! Ladies and gentlemen, your Little Tipper.
Here's Miller. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Miller's got 7 points for the quarter.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Here's Insanity. Green covering. Insanity, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Şengün finds Wright. Here's Miller. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Green. He's got 21. Here's Miller. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside Johnson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
I hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Right, the pass to Şengün. Over Wembanyama. And there's Şengün on the assist by Wright. Wright's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Black. 25 points in the game. Here's Insanity. Drills it from deep. Insanity's got 9 points here in the second half.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And here is Green. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. It's stolen by Fox. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Everything Fox does is so fast. It makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
First free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Spurs making a switch here. And both free throws good for Fox. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Right against Fox. Here's Thompson. Back to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell against Van Vliet. shoots over Vassell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. San Antonio leading. Fox outside. Launches it. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Pass to Thompson. Can they get it? He drops it from range. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Eason pulls it in.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
VanVleet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Fox against Wright. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Knocks it loose. Easton with a steal. On the wing, Thompson. Over Johnson. Thompson, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And it's Fox missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking, even though it's less spectacular.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Wright. Now Eason for the lead. And he lays it in. Eason's got his second bucket on the night. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Here's Mamukelashvili. It's blocked. VanVleet on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. VanVleet misses. San Antonio's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Vassell passes to Fox. Vassell outside. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to VanVleet. There's the triple. The shot off that time.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets ahead, leading by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Cut, play. We just, like something magical is going to happen, okay? You got to make things happen. Let's score here. Let's go get some stops.
And Greg Popovich putting the responsibility on his players to take more action. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, he wants them to take charge of this game. Don't be passive. He wants them to impose their will.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Miller. And it's Wright in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Paul. Pass to Black. Fires top of the key. Offensive board. Houston in the lead. Eason, pass to Miller. from deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Right outside. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Miller. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
What a play by Sochan, basically demanding that his shot get through.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Van Vliet comes in for Wright.
One shot.
Not his most comfortable spot on the floor, but Sochan works hard in the gym on his off days at the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. With a 9-footer, it's tipped. Here's Black, guarded by Van Vliet. Adams against Paul. Here's Barnes. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul feeds his shooters.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Ooh, poked away. Oh, there's the alley. Vassell with it. Checked by Brooks. Vassell passes to Black. To the paint. Here's Paul. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Thompson's shot is off. And it's San Antonio's ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Barnes, it's good.
I just love the ball movement.
For Houston, they've got nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Brooks outside. Now here's Adams. He's covered closely. Fades back. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
And there's the lob.
What a lob. Jeremy Sochan ready to spike it.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Van Vliet, the pass to Thompson. Brooks against Vassell. The kick out to Van Vliet. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's tough from Van Vliet. Able to take the hit and keep working through it.
Team foul. At the line for 1, Fred Van Vliet.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Barnes. No good on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Miller's got 11 in the second half.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And he's going for the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. And he drives in. Here's Black. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Black's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Van Vliet. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Now here's Paul. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
At the line for the Spurs, Black. 1 shot.
One shot.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Ball against Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Pass to Miller. Plenty of space. Rebounded by the Spurs. Black's got rebound number 8 now.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And Sohan gets it to go.
This is where Sohan wants to be, right under the hoop with the ball.
Van Vliet with it. Brooks outside. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, Dillon Brooks can score, but defense is definitely his calling card.
Grant, he's a workhorse who normally has to guard the opposition's best scorer. He has grit and toughness, and that is contagious.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Van Vliet misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Fades away. Thompson Thompson with some nice D. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. There's the drive. Pass to Miller. Now Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. He shoots it. Insanity, no good. The Rockets shooting at 49% so far in the game. Van Vliet outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's always pressing to action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
Fred Van Vliet.
And he makes a first.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred Van Vliet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
And the Rockets making a change here. Green is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Driving to the basket, and he makes it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Van Vliet outside. Over Fox, and the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Fox, the pass to Black, puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
You talk about a guy who has all the tools and a great work ethic, too. Jabari Smith. Wow.
At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith.
No good on that one.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Wright's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And he's good on the second. San Antonio leading. Now here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. Launches a 3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Miller. Wright outside. Pass to Miller. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, BA, anchoring the defense.
And the three-pointer goes.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
Right outside. To the middle. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Black, covered by Smith. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Back to Wright. Outside, Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Blocked. Now Smith, pass to Wright. And here's Şengün. to right. Again with the block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Şengün. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when Smith is playing like that, aggressive, oh my, Jabari is a special player.
Pass to Black. Here's Sochan. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs rebound. Here's Insanity, covered by Smith. Here's Wright. He got a piece of it. 1:07 left to play in the fourth. Pulls up at the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün with it. Fox picks him up. Şengün, no good.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're down by 10. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Black.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Shooting for San Antonio. Number 5 at the line for 1.
One shot.
And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 13. Down low. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Black. So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.